It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Minnesota Vikings. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. Intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. And the Titans are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the veteran from Oklahoma State. It's Mason Rudolph.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And he plowed forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Rudolph. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Titans' 1st down.
On the ground, it's Pollard. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him.
Good blocking, and he's in. Mason Rudolph. Touchdown, Titans. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Folk's extra point is good, and the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. T'Vondre Sweat there on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. They'll go play action with Darnold. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Titans' 10-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Titans offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Pollard. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind us down. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try and run for the 1st down with Pollard. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
1st down, Tennessee.
On the handoff, Pollard. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the 1st possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Rudolph. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
So on 4th down, the Titans turn it over to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. Brandon Powell returns for the Vikings. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they're going to have have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Rudolph. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
That'll bring this to about the 25. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Titans 1st down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. Rudolph looking to throw. Open man, he's got Boyd. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Rudolph. Right back to Boyd. He's got it again. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. 2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. 2 1st downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Rudolph. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Vikings have got it. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
So, a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Akine. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Rudolph. He runs with it. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now, Folk on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense going to take over just before the half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Darnold. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Darnold. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and he'll take it on in. Jalen Naylor, touchdown Minnesota.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the third quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Titans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8. Running here, it's Pollard. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Second and a yard. They'll run here with Pollard. He's to the 10. The speed on display. He's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kick is good. Next to score, Titans 21, Vikings 7. Nick Folk to kick off for the Titans.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
They run it once more with Jones. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Darnold now on 1st and 10. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They run straight ahead with Jones. 3rd and long. To throw is Darnold. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Again, it's Pollard. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Titans.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Pollard. And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Titans, 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Throwing, Rudolph. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Titans 28, Vikings 7. Nick Folk to kick off for the Titans.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Quarterback calls, I don't like 12 except Tom Brady. Can show my stock.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing, Darnold. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw again is Darnold. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Darnold to throw again. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Vikings, first down. 1st down and 10 yards.
Here's Darnold again. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Back to throw is Rudolph. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Pollard. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Rudolph. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Tennessee.
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. On the give, it's Pollard. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Mason Rudolph. Touchdown, Titans. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Folks' extra point is good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Darnold now to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Darnold to the air once more. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here we go. One final play. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They find a way to get it done. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.